Hi Aquarius, welcome into your mid-February 2023 Money and Career Tarot reading. I of course want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but I do want to remind you as we proceed to keep in mind that this is general for the remainder of your month, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I more than appreciate the love and support, the likes, the comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined this Aquarian tribe already. But as you can see, I pre-pulled 4 Gilded Tarot cards to speak upon the remainder of your month. And we'll build upon those in a layered spread kind of way. But before I do so, I want to mention the overall message I channeled for us, that being overflowing abundance, getting exactly what you need. Overflowing abundance, getting exactly what you need. Beautiful. So I do feel like right off the bat, there's a need to appreciate and keep one's awareness of that abundance that's overflowing from your cup, because there could be certain imperfections or a sense of lack moving forward that you're concerned about, even changes that are taking place that could take your vision, your focus off of that abundance. And so it's important to keep the gratitude alive, or bring it on back when you feel it sort of dissipating and your focus taking a switch towards other factors at hand. But let's get right into the cards. We're starting with the wheel. Beautiful, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a feeling that the wheel is turning in your favor. There's progress taking place, results. It feels like you're manifesting a lot at this time. I'm hearing you're being viewed as a gem. You're being viewed as a gem, some of which having a very, angelic presence and energy to you. Your voice, I feel like your hands, your mannerisms, your movements, how you accomplish, produce, develop. And this is leaving you very successful and desirable and easily acquiring what you need the most. This could be money for some, right? It could be more than one thing, of course, but it feels like this is also talking about you gaining a new opportunity for a lot. Whether this is a business expansion, it could be a new business idea to be put to use to leave you feeling more independent. They're saying flying towards success. It could be a new part-time or full-time job. It could be a promotion, a pay raise. But I feel like for a lot drawn to the reading, getting exactly what you need entails a door opening or multiple, so therefore there's a decision to make. But there's a feeling that you are feeling more strong, a lot stronger with this Lion here, and a bit bold at times than you were in the beginning of the month and even previous to it. But I feel like there's a sense of you being reminded, because we do have the Sun card here. Beautiful. You're a reminder to others and to oneself that completion at times leads to a stronger way of being, more happiness, goals and success, all right? I do feel like there's a sense of you thinking about your world, the universe, your connection to spirit, to other people. I do feel like for a lot drawn to the reading, there's a meeting of importance that's going to lead you towards that door opening, right? Or just magically allowing for it to open. And then there's this reminder to oneself and potentially to other people that when something's meant to come to be or last, it just does, in a sort of simplistic with that touch of effort sort of manner kind of way. Does that make sense? I feel like that was weird wording, but there's a reminder basically that you can't force a door to open that's meant for you or that isn't meant for you. You won't need to force it if it's right for you, period. All right, I said that in a multitude of ways, but I do feel like there's also a feeling that you're easily connecting to people. There was another sign that got this as well with the Two of Cups, easily drawing in attention, people feeling connected to your way of being, your energy, the way you work. I feel like your voice is of true importance, but it feels like you're also easily bonding with people outside of your career, outside of money factors, and this is helping you feel more connected to people in general. It's helping you, I feel like, even produce and develop in a much more simplistic but easy, grounded kind of manner. And Spirit's saying everything's connected, right? There are times where there are purposeful moments in one area of your life to positively affect and help with another area, right? Not to allow oneself to overly see, say your personal life spill into your work life, but you get the point, all right? I do feel like there is a situation where you might initially feel, and this could be like a new job, where you might initially feel like a fish out of water, but then easily feeling comfortable as you get to better understand what's at hand. I do feel like there's, again, a sense of your cup overflowing with abundance, the attention, praise, growth, progress, right? The manifesting and acquiring of exactly what you need. And I do feel like the money's coming in. For a lot drawn to the reading, there's a big lump sum of money flowing in for you, potentially as expected, but you need to manage this wisely. It may feel like it just leaves as quickly as it comes in, but Spirit's saying you'll be replenished. It's that ebb and flow, right? Eventually tenfold when the time is right for you. But the Justice card coming out as well to wrap up the 4 cards, because there's a golden way about how they're saying you see things, how you interpretate things, how you express, convey, and just accomplish all the meanwhile. And again, connecting with people. And this is leaving you with true levels of justice and abundance all the meanwhile. There's a feeling that even though and you may not make this obvious, fully or at all, even when you don't fully get how things are meant to unravel, even if you don't fully know, even though you might within and you're not fully seeing it or trusting that feeling, whether a situation is going to last, the future of your finances, the future of your career in general, potentially, I want to say the future of a business for some drawn to the reading. It's this feeling that you're still appearing quite strong and doing what you have to do in a very golden manner. All right, let's further clarify. Or actually, we're just going to pull one for the middle of each pair. The Lovers, beautiful. So yeah, it's this feeling that people just simply love you, right? And I feel like we'd be lying if we didn't add the fact that your looks, your good looks, your confidence is playing into the success you're acquiring, seeing come to be for oneself, right? And just people feeling drawn to you once again. It's the sense that better than in the past, right? People will feel the need to tune into your online content or come to benefit from your product or services or products, or one particular service, or will come to you for advice in one way, shape, or form at work, or you get the point, and then they feel sort of hooked, or just they crave more, or they will simply need more, especially for those of which who work in a field where you simply help people, right? But I do feel like you're just really good at what you do. Now, you might be overqualified for something, but it doesn't mean that isn't the right opportunity for you. I do feel like Spirit's saying the less stressful, abundant route for oneself feels quite on point for you at this point along your path. We don't need the stressed out Aquarian that we have known even recently for some, or just at certain points along your path. We need you to be feeling quite on point in other areas of your life. And I honestly feel like Spirit's saying, yes, you might have a packed schedule, a lot on your plate moving forward, especially for those of which adding something else onto their plate or stepping into a busier opportunity for oneself. But it doesn't mean that we're going to neglect other areas of your life. It feels like your social life, your love life is going to take such a highlight moving forward and an increase in abundance in that sense. So that might tie into why things aren't meant to feel overly stressful, right? Work-wise, how you make your money. They're also saying money isn't everything. I feel like a lot of you drawn to the reading have been raised to just prioritize, make that money, make more money. This is making me more money, so this is better for me. Not always, right? Not always. Sometimes the negatives do outweigh the benefits, the positives. There is a situation where even if you don't think so, even if you might realize this, but you're expecting the worst, I do feel like there's a push to keep it positive, keep it optimistic, right? I do feel like there's thoughts of a past tower moment, and that may make you start to expect the worst when it comes to this new opportunity or what you're continuing. But Spirit's saying we need you to keep things positive, optimistic, and expect the best, and know that what's meant for you will just unravel and proceed in the way it's meant to, in a positive light. All right. I feel like people have your back. The Emperor, beautiful. So they want this on the right-hand side. You having a very, again, bold, sort of strong, confident way about how you produce, develop, and just get things done. And I feel like that tying into this sort of sun and golden way about your energy and your work. They're saying your vibe. And I feel like you know what you're doing. But look at that, the Strength card. You might have heavy Leo or Aries in your chart. And so that may be playing into that bold, sort of confident way of being. But I just feel like as well, there's a reminder that what comes to an end is meant to be. This could be because you have more than one choice at hand of what to take on. It could be more in regards to what you left behind in the past. You could be finding that you just desire a switch up. I feel like some of which drawn to the reading are thinking about a move of residence or a switch up in your career down the line, knowing that it's not the right time or you don't have the resources just yet to do so. But Spirit's saying, manifest it, right? It'll come to be when it's meant to, and you know that. You know that. You've seen evidence of that divine timing recently, I feel the need to say, or rewinding slightly back. But there's a feeling that things are just working out in your favor, even if it doesn't fully feel like it 24/7. So they're saying keep plugging forward in a very balanced, organized manner. And I feel like you're going to see evidence again that your cup is overflowing with abundance. And it's this beautiful golden vibe once again where you're simply getting exactly what you need. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the remainder of your month, and I'll see you next time.